Since we are finished with the topic cash conversion cycle, we will now proceed on the cash budget, which is also part of the working capital management. So what is cash budget? Cash budget, it is a financial planning tool that helps businesses and individuals manage their cash flow by estimating the expected cash inflows and outflows over a specific period, typically on a monthly and or quarterly basis. It's crucial for ensuring that there is enough cash available to cover expenses and obligations while preventing cash shortages or surplus. To discuss it further, here are the components of cash budget. Let's start with cash inflows. So cash inflows, these are all sources of money coming into the business or individual. It typically includes sales revenue. It's the income from selling products or services. The second one is loan proceeds. If the business plans to take out a loan. The third one is investment income. It's the earnings from investments. And lastly, there are also other income, any miscellaneous sources of money. The second one is the cash outflows. So these are the expenses and payments that must be made during the budgeted period. So the following are an example of cash outflows in a business. The first one is operating expenses. These are regular or day-to-day costs like rent, utilities, salaries, and materials. The second one is loan payments, if the business has loans or debt to repay. The third one is capital expenditures. These are the money spent on assets like equipment or buildings. Taxes, estimated taxes due during the period. The fifth one is dividends or distributions. These are the payments to shareholders or owners. And also there are other payments like any other anticipated expenses. For us to understand how to do cash budgeting, I have prepared an example. So let's say you run a small retail store and you want to create a monthly cash budget for January. So here's a simplified example. First, you have to get the cash inflows. So for example, your business sales revenue is 20,000, your loan proceeds is 5,000, and your investment income is 500. So your total cash inflows is 25,500 pesos. Now you have to get also the cash outflows or the expenses. So the following are your expenses. Operating expenses is 15,000. Your loan payments is 1,000. Capital expenditures is 2,000. Taxes is 1,500. Dividends is 500 pesos. And the other payments, a total of 1,000. So you have a total cash outflows of 21,000 pesos. So you have to compute by subtracting total cash inflows to total cash outflows. So your closing cash balance is 4,500 for the month of January. In addition to the basic cash budget, businesses often set a target cash balance or a minimum cash balance as part of their cash management strategy. So the target cash balance, it is the desired amount of cash a business aims to maintain on hand at the end of a specific period, typically a month or a quarter. So this target balance is designed to ensure that there is enough liquidity to cover operational expenses and unexpected cash needs while avoiding excess idle cash that could be more productively invested. Here's an example of target cash balance. So let's continue with the previous example of a retail store. So you suppose you run a retail store and you have set a target cash balance of 10,000 pesos for the next month of February to ensure you have enough liquidity for operational needs and unexpected expenses. So remember, your closing cash balance in the month of February is 4,500, and your target cash balance in this example is 10,000 pesos for the month of February. So your actual closing cash balance for January is only 4,500, which falls short of your target cash balance of 10,000 pesos. So to meet your target cash balance, you need to act in subsequent months, such as reducing expenses or considering options for short-term financing if this shortfall poses a problem for your cash management strategy. So in conclusion, cash budget is very important because it is a crucial financial planning tool that helps individuals and businesses manage their cash flow. It involves estimating expected cash inflows and outflows over a specific period, typically on a monthly or quarterly basis. So the target cash balance is the desired amount of cash a business aims to maintain on hand at the end of that period, allowing for liquidity and the ability to meet financial obligations. So that's all. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.